Welcome back, guys. In this session, we're basically going to continue our discussion regarding faster conversion in between forward-reverse motors, and also we're going to take a look at an MCC panel, or in other words, motor control center panel. And well, we're going to discuss how this whole concept of fast conversion would be applied on it. Now, first off, let's go through the panel itself. Let's see what we have here. First and foremost, guys, this circuit that we can see here, this diagram, is for a control circuit. Let me write it down. Now, this control circuit is set in between two phases, L1 and L2, which are actually feeding this control circuit. We have this stop push button, and on this side we have a normal closed contact of an overload relay or a bimetal. And as you probably already know, the contacts are 95 and 96. Now, this whole pattern here, let me mark it down. This is the pattern for a double push button of a reverse contactor. And we also have another one, but this one is actually for a forward contactor. Now, as you can see in the path of this forward contactor, we have a normal closed contact for this push button, for the reverse one. Okay. And well, the same thing is happening for the reverse one. There's a closed contact, a forward closed contact set in its path. So, guys, what we can get from all of this is the fact that normally, if we go ahead and push this forward button down, double push button, and reverse is actually closed, by the way, this contactor would be activated. And if we go ahead and push this push button down, this would be opened, and this contactor would be deactivated. And then also, this contact down here would be closed. And as a result, this contactor, the reverse contactor, would be activated. And well, the same thing happens in reverse. If we push this one down, forward would be activated and reverse would be deactivated. Also, we know what these contacts are. These are 13 and 14. What else we can discuss? By the way, this contact is for this contactor here. It is related to this contactor. And the other one is related to this contactor down here. Now, for further protection of this circuit, the closed contact of this contactor has been set here. And the closed contact of this contactor has been set in this point. Oh, and by the way, don't forget the signal lamps. We have the signal lamps which would specify which contactor is working, the forward one or the reverse one. Okay, moving on. Now, let's go through the interior circuit of a MCC panel. If you remember from our previous sessions, we said that on this side we have the push buttons. More specifically, this is where we can call the front panel. The front panel of our MCC panel. We have the push buttons, both stop and start, and also the signal lamps. And then, on this side, first we have the phase lines entering the panel. Then we have this MCCB breaker. We could have a fuse here as well. Alright, next up we have the forward contactor, as well as the reverse one, an overload relay, and the motor. For feeding the control circuit, we have used L1 and L2 phases. Also, we got 2 fuses, as well as 1 decreasant transformer, which would decreases the incoming voltage in the control circuit. Now, exactly the same as the circuit that we had in the last slide, we have a stop push button here, and also this close contact of the bimetal, 95 and 96. And we have this reverse push button, and also the forward push button. And we already talked about how exactly they would work. And again, we have the close contacts of each contactor set in the path of the other or the opposite contactor. You can see the signal lamps that would actually function based on how the contactors, the forward and reverse contactors would work. And as I said, the lamps are set on the front panel. Alright guys, so basically this is an example of a fast forward-reverse circuit that we might find in a motor control center panel, or, well, in other words, the MCC panel.